Dip, it's your 250th this week, mate. Run me through why you've been such a good player over a long period of time.
Yeah, you're right. I've been quite a good player, haven't I? 250, it's no mean feat. So, well, I mean, it starts off with an early start today. You've got to make the most of every day. So every day's a chance to improve. So I'd take it to the extreme. So 5:58 on the dot, have to be up at 5:58. Got to beat the sun, because if you don't beat the sun, then you've wasted some of the day. So
Yeah.
up we get, and me and Lenny go for the morning walk together. So she doesn't need a lead, because she's the best dog in the world. So down to the local cafe, we get the coffee. So I love my coffee, so it's a double espresso, extra hot, has to be extra hot, and usually the coffee that I get it has to be above a 6.8 on the SP10 rating. I know you'd follow me on Insta, so
Yeah.
the SP10 coffee rating is a crucial a rating system. So 6.8, if it's not a 6.8, it's undrinkable in my eyes. So it's got to go back. So that's where we start, and then back home after that. And obviously, Lenny pretty much knows where to go. She pushes the elevator button. She's pretty good. Oh, Len dog.
So you've got your coffee. What about for breakfast? So obviously the coffee's there just to get you up of a morning.
Yep.
What do you do for breakfast?
Yeah. So I like to weigh in before brekkie, so I'd like to see where my body's at throughout the night. So and after my sleep, so I'll weigh in, so then I know exactly what I need in the morning. So I have the scales out, and obviously Al, she's a nutritionist, so she studied that at uni. So we weigh the food, and we've got dynamic foods that we use as well. Dynamic, they're a great meal, and anyone that doesn't really know much about food, you can get on a dynamic and get on board. Anyway, where was I? So back to
breakfast.
So breakfast, yeah. So we weigh each part of the meal, and we tick off the proteins and the carbohydrates and the macronutrients, micronutrients. It's a bit complicated, but I'll teach you all in good time, son. So weigh that in, and then you got to get that in the system, and then that's breakfast. And from there, we get down to progression fitness, because I like to sneak in either a little yoga session in the morning, or maybe a little cycle just to get the body going. I don't tell Bill, because it's not all above board, but yeah, I like to get a cycle when I can. Yeah.
Nice. So, Dip, 2011, you've come out with this horrendous haircut. What the are you thinking?
I don't know which horrendous haircut you're talking about.
The dreads that you.
These?
I suppose they were half dreads. They weren't even.
Yeah, I had them when I was a kid. Actually, I had them when I was 16, kind of going through basketball. I was dominating the basketball scene at the time. I don't know if you know, but I'd play a bit of basketball before I got drafted.
You were Paddy Mills?
Paddy Mills. Yeah, I used to take him to school.
Yeah, righto.
I was 17 playing under 21s for Australia. Not many can do that, but I was a prodigy of sorts. So I had the dreads back then. I just thought, I'd roll them back out. After the bit of the silly season from 2010, I had 6 or 8 beers in that off season. I just thought I'm just going to go wild and get some dreads as well.
Yeah, so
I think they look great. Al loves them.
Yeah, I bet she does.
She was the one that said, I reckon you'd go for something different, stand out, and if you stand out, you might get some more Brownlow votes. So I said, well, that's the one for me.
So you mentioned you were good at basketball.
Yeah, really good.
Obviously, you're a gun at footy. Was it hard to make the decision of footy over basketball?
Not really. I mean, I just felt I dominated enough of basketball. I wanted a bit of a challenge. So that's when I went to footy, and even footy's not really a challenge. I'm so good at that, And I know I've played 250 games. I just get between me and you, but I reckon Michael Tuck's records. I reckon I can take him.
Yeah.
I reckon I got him. I'd have 250 more games easily. My body's in A1 condition. With the cycling and the yoga and weighing the food constantly, and good coffee. You got to put down a good coffee as well. Plenty of time in the legs. So come stay with me and Al and Jax and Len, and I'll take you through it. If you want to do it for a week, we can do it for a week. Yeah, you might not be able, I'll have to start you slowly.
Yeah, we haven't touched on Jax.
Yeah.
So you're first person ever to have a kid at the footy club.
Yeah.
How hard's that been for you?
Oh, it was tough. It was tough. It was really tough for me. I mean, I was complaining the whole time, but really, how does she expect me to be able to get up at that kind of time when I haven't got a full night's sleep?
It's a bit unfair, isn't it?
It's unfair, but completely unfair. I mean, it's probably one thing that might stop me. If Elle doesn't really take the reins there, then I might be in trouble. But it was tough. It was a tough process to have a baby, but he's a great kid. I mean, I reckon he'll be walking in a couple of weeks.
So you're just renting at the minute. Your house is getting built. How's it all going?
Yeah, it's going well. Yeah, just renting just a modest 3-bedroom penthouse apartment at the moment. So it's a bit small, but we're making it do for now because we know that we got the house, and I think they've just started on the 5th story now. So again, just a nice family home. Nothing too serious. Basketball court out the back and the swimming pool, lap pool about 25 metres long. It's just something nice in the middle of town. It's good. It'd be a nice little humble beginning for our family, I think. Yeah.
All right. Well, Dip, thanks for catching up, mate. I've taken a lot from this, and I thank you for that. So, have you got any last words that you want to share for me?
No, I mean, I just highly recommend you come down and live a week in the life of Scott Pendlebury. I mean, you won't look back. And to the Collingwood supporters out there, I'm not going to say I couldn't have done it without them, but I could have done it without them. But I'm thankful that they got to see the journey they've been on, and I hope they'll get down on the weekend and watch me put on a clinic against Hawthorn.
No worries.
Thanks for the interview.
Thanks, Dip.
Great.
Good on you.